What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about why I don't want Demon's Souls Remake on the PS4. I hope that this kind of digging that people are doing is wrong in terms of I hope it doesn't actually come to fruition, okay? Now, I'm going to try my best, okay, to not get too upset in this video and not to rehash a lot of the things I've already said. You guys, if you do know me, right, because of the main channel, you've been here before, I am a supporter of, like, next-gen only things. Not necessarily everything. I'm not demanding that you get next-gen tomorrow or that you needed it the second day it came out. Like, just cancel all production on all games for the PS4, Xbox One. I'm not like that, but I'm just saying, as time goes on, you know, to get games only on next gen would be nice. Even, you know, like a game like Demon's Souls or Returnal, those games are very important. You need to give people reasons to get next gen consoles, okay? So that, in a nutshell, is where I stand. And honestly, that's a good basis of what you should know about me to talk about this because, and I should say, okay, there are some notable people, some notable leakers that are debunking this in a way where, so people are finding, let me just make this clear, right? People are finding basically, I think it's a remaster. I don't necessarily think it's a remake, but they're finding that 4 years ago, it could have been, you know, some sort of plan where Sony was going to bring Demon's Souls to the PS4. Again, whether it's a remaster, whether it's a remake. Now, some people have said that those listings that people are finding could have even been for some PS Now thing, that the game should be registered for PS Now, and that Sony does that quite often. And obviously, not every game that even gets registered makes it out, right? Makes the final cut. So that's something to be very, I guess aware of. And that's pretty much like the news segment, right? So people are finding this. People are thinking that it's possible. I think specifically because, I really do think this is the reason. Godfall, obviously, right? Which only came out on, but it came out on PS5 and PC, by the way. So it was never just on PS5. That game is coming out on PS4 this, I believe, July or August, right? Very, very soon. So now, I don't think that game sold well at all. So I think there's a lot of reason for it to come out probably on the last gen, just to try to get a little bit more sales for it, which is probably going to work a little bit, but not too much. But because of that, and because that is very recent in people's brains, I think when people start to dig up this Demon's Souls stuff, people start to think, oh, so the Demon's Souls remake on PS5, they're just going to bring it to PS4. Again, I pray that doesn't happen. And we can get into a 20-minute long argument. I'm sure if you want to, leave it in a comment and say, Alex, I wanna get into a fight with you. I want to get into an argument with you. And I may or may not engage, okay? But no, I mean, like, this is exactly my argument. My argument is I want more games in general to come out only on PS5, okay? So to do the opposite, to bring games that are only on PS5 and actually downgrade them, which is just the stupidest thing. I mean, it's just, oh my God, right? But to do that is like the worst thing somebody like me, so with my, I guess, mindset or my opinion, could ever wish for, because you're literally admitting that you have to downgrade it, because if you built it for PS5 and it runs on PS5, you cannot just put it to the PS4 because the PS4 won't be able to take it. You know what I mean? So you have to change some things about it. So if you were to buy Demon's Souls Remake on the PS4, you should know going in, you are literally getting a worse product. And everybody knows it versus the PS5 version. But again, the biggest thing it does, and there's really no arguing, is it just takes away from the value of a PS5. There's only so many games that you can exclusively get on the PS5. In fact, there is very few. There's like 3 or 4, okay? Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, Demon's Souls, maybe 1 or 2 others, some that I sometimes forget about, right? And I don't even bother to think about them. So let's just say 3 to 5 games. You can only buy them. And I said maybe big games, right? If they're indies, maybe they don't count. Big games, reasons to buy the PS5. There's only like 3 games. And you're going to put one of them also on the PS4? I mean, what a stupid idea. And I get that gets aggressive. I get that maybe people get upset when I do that. But again, as I always say, and I'm probably just going to end it on this, what I hope at least you guys, I guess, respect about me is I'm sticking to my morals and I'm sticking to my guns. I have forever been part of this group. Last June, I was arguing that Horizon being on PS4 was a bad idea. So many people disagreed. So many. And I got a lot of hate for that. And which is fine, because it's the internet and that's what happens. But I have never changed my opinion. You know what I mean? So hopefully, even if you disagree, you can at least respect that I'm not changing things. I'm not changing what I think just to seem cool or just because I know something's more likable. This is what I believe. And again, something like this I think is just flat out stupid. Leave the games that are PS5 only games, leave them on PS5. There is zero reason to put them on PS4. We've gone over this. People actually will wait to get the PS5 to play the PS5 version. People just always ignore that fact when I talk about Miles. Oh, Alex, well, Miles was on both. Well, random viewer, again, educate yourself. Miles sold insanely better on PS5 versus PS4. In fact, it's selling horribly on the PS4. People are waiting to get the PS5 to get Miles. So a game that's on both, people literally will not buy the last gen version because they want it and they want to experience it on next gen. So if you have Demon Souls, a game that was made for the PS5, a reason to get the PS5, the first game I bought when I got the PS5 was Demon Souls, okay? I guess besides Miles, okay? So that's why people have it. It runs perfectly. It's so great on PS5. You're going to put it on PS4. Do you think people are going to buy it? Because I don't. I actually think it will not do well whatsoever because people will say, oh, we're getting literally a worse product. Like, why? Like, you made it for PS5. You're giving it to us on PS4. I'll just wait till I get a PS5 and buy it on the PS5, the place where it was made to be played. And people have done that with Miles, which, again, people just casually ignore, which is very frustrating. And it's going to happen for Demon Souls if this happens. Again, though, I want to believe these leakers, these insiders, that this is all just kind of... I mean, there is stuff to read into, but that it probably isn't, like, to put it on. I guess the biggest thing to calm myself down personally is that it's 4 years old. This registry for it to be on PS4 is 4 years old. So I think it would have already happened by now. I mean, again, you could say because of Godfall, or maybe they let it be a PS5 exclusive for like a year, and then they put it to PC and maybe also PS4. I mean, I don't know. It would be so stupid, though. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think? Maybe you completely disagree. That's okay. Leave the dislike. It's engagement. You're helping the channel. So if you hate me and you really want to just knock me out, right, I guess don't engage because then you're just helping the video out. So thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you all on the next one.